About your, since you mentioned your hairstyle and your jewelry and so forth.
Right. I'm glad you brought that up. The hairstyle is not punk rock, it's not Mohegan Indians, because a lot of people relate it to the Mohegan Indians because that's all they know. There's a tribe in Africa that calls themselves the Mandinka Warriors. They wear their hair in this fashion. They wear feathered earrings, they wear diamond gold, they wear the finest there is, and I'm proud to be a descendant of the people. And that's the reason why.
Well, don't take this personally, Romelo. It's one's work. You do your thing, I do my thing, you know? It's one's work. We can't work with Akata. Akata. What is this Akata shit?
Like American?
Oh, shit.
Cotton picker.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Cobra Head, and I'm back. Definitely gonna break this down real good in regards to the, I don't know if I want to call it a super fight, but it's definitely a top fight in 2023 that boxing definitely needs, and that's between Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis. We are here. It's been a couple months of drama. I've watched a few of the all accesses. Definitely like it. Definitely like the back and forth. I really didn't like all of the pre-laid excuses that Team Garcia has been laying down in regards to the rehydration clause and things like that. I mean, a lot of that stuff is just A-side business, and De La Hoya knows that. But I honestly think that, they could be laying down some groundwork for the possible excuses if Ryan Garcia loses. And I'm going to, go on record and make my official prediction in this video as well. So definitely not going to leave you guys hanging and, be on the fence. I don't ride the fence. I'm definitely going to make a prediction in this video. So, but we're here, Vegas was buzzing. I do like the atmosphere out there. The weigh-in definitely had a lot of people there, so you know that there's a lot of casuals involved. So social media has a strong presence and following in this. I definitely know there's a lot of casuals that are interested in his fights. A lot of people know that I'm into boxing, so I've been getting a lot of questions about this fight from a lot of casuals. So I think they are going to do pretty well on pay-per-view, almost to the point where they could actually do a rematch if the fight is close. If it's close, that's a big if. Nevertheless, let's get into it. Weigh-in was today. It was a late weigh-in. Again, Team Garcia was complaining about the late weigh-in, I guess because it was later in the evening. Had to watch his weight and things like that as far as Ryan. But the scales told the truth. I looked at both at Ryan and Gervonta's face. They didn't look sucked in at all. They didn't look, real dry. They definitely looked fit, like they both had good training camps. I know Dan Goosen, was real good on making sure that his fighters make weight besides James Toney, so I know that he had a good focused camp. Ryan came in at 135.5 and Tank came in at 135.1. Pretty much lightweights. Why they're not fighting that lightweight, I'm not sure. Do they want to go to lightweight? That may be another video, but think about it. Devin Haney, the undisputed champion, is at lightweight. Shakur Stevens is at lightweight. That's tall orders for Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. All of those guys. That's like the four horsemen. And nevertheless, if you guys could check out my other video on that, I spoke about all of those guys. Nevertheless, tomorrow is the big showdown between Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is an underdog as far as the betting odds. So if you're, feeling lucky, go down and lay some money down on Ryan Garcia. And Ryan's got the left hook. Ryan's got fast hands. Ryan looked visibly, noticeably taller than Tank Davis at the weigh-in today. Will that play a factor? I'm not sure. Ryan's definitely the fastest fighter that Gervonta has fought, and I believe Ryan Garcia is the strongest fighter that Tank Davis has fought. Excuse me. Ryan Garcia is the fastest fighter that Tank Davis has fought, and I believe Ryan Garcia is the strongest fighter that Tank Davis has fought as well. I believe Ryan Garcia definitely has more punching power than Pitbull Cruz. So, it's going to be an interesting fight. As far as my prediction, I'm not gonna drag that on. I have Tank Davis in round 8 by knockout. I think Tank is going to come out and be cautious early. I definitely think he's going to be cautious of Ryan's left hand. He's kind of been bringing it up a lot. So I believe they train for that to kind of nullify that from Ryan and, see what other weapons Ryan may have, and that remains to be seen. And then I think from there, Tank may take him a little late and get him out of there in the 8th round. And I believe with the accumulation of punishment throughout the rounds, I think Ryan Garcia is going to quit in the corner and not come out. And I'm calling 8th round, it's just a prediction of what I think is going to happen. And I could be wrong, and I've been wrong on these fights before, and I've came on and apologized. And, hey, that wouldn't be a problem. I picked Michelle Rivera over Frank Martin. I was dead wrong. Okay? I ate my crow. I came back, and I was upfront about it. This would be no different. Nevertheless, let's move on to an interesting point that I wanted to talk about and make sure I was verbal about. And that's Bernard Hopkins always trying to interject himself at these fights in regards to Golden Boy. He's always trying to make sure, his presence is aware. And he put his hands on Tank today, I'm surprised Tank didn't slap fire out of Bernard's old ass head, and knock those dentures out his mouth, for grabbing Tank. I know Calvin Ford, which is Tank's trainer, got a little upset about it, but that was pretty much it. Bernard, maybe he was just trying to ruffle Tank's feathers, but you could definitely tell that Tank is on full go mode right now. Tank is ready to go. You can see it in his face right here. Tank ready to body Ryan. Okay, Tank is not playing any games, so Ryan better be ready for a firefight tomorrow for sure. And Bernard needs to just kind of take a step back. Mike Tyson, he wasn't trying to get all involved. And if you look at the video, Bernard cut in front of Mike Tyson and pushed Mike Tyson out the way, and was trying to get up there, and he put his hands on Tank. So typical of Bernard. I know Bernard was legendary about the head game, so I definitely think that played a factor. Nevertheless, Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia have been fighting for a long time. They both had an amateur background. Now they're both professionals, and their careers have led them here, till tomorrow, April 22nd. And we're definitely going to have a superstar as of tomorrow, for sure. It's definitely going to be a superstar as of tomorrow. Will that be Ryan Garcia? We will see. Will that be Tank Davis, to go even further? Definitely, I think Tank is going to pretty much, have his way with Ryan Garcia. That is my prediction. Where does it go from here? That is the real question. What is Tank going to do after he knocks out Ryan? Is he going to fight Devin Haney? Devin Haney is the biggest threat at lightweight right now. Nobody's beating Devin Haney right now. Lomachenko is not going to beat Devin Haney come May 20th. That's really what I know, what I want to know, if Tank is going to fight Devin Haney. And if you look at Devin Haney's prediction, that's why Devin Haney said he wanted Ryan to win, because Ryan said that he'd be willing to fight Devin Haney if he beat Tank. And he said that, Gervonta's team haven't even showed any interest in fighting Devin Haney. So that's pretty telling. And, you know, they all have history and they all know each other. So that's pretty interesting that they kind of sidestepped the questions, and Bill Haney and Calvin Ford have, you know, gotten into it several times on the Boxing Voice, you know. So they definitely have some history and some bad blood, you know, but will they ever lock it up in a ring and settle it? I see Devin Haney and Shakur fighting before Tank and Haney, because Shakur and Devin are on top rank. Well, at least Devin is on top rank for now. I believe they did inquire with Bob Arum about that fourth option, but they said it won't be Shakur. So that is my prediction. That is who I think is going to win. You know, everybody, let's have a good, safe fight night. You know, let's drink responsibly. And, you know, I'll be back for the post-fight videos and giving the breakdown, but I'm really excited. And, yeah, it's definitely going to be, you know, some good undercards. It's going to be a good night of boxing. So let's all have a good time tomorrow. And it's your boy Cobrahead, and I'm out.
Fight then. Prediction? Yes, prediction. Pain.